Today, let me talk about relationship. How do you know the relationship that you are nurturing with someone is actually a healthy one? I can talk first about, if you're considering a dating relationship with somebody, and I can take you from the dating to the maybe till you decided to get married. How do you decide that you are in a healthy relationship? One of the key things that you notice early as you really enter into a relationship with somebody and you're walking with somebody is how just discern, how's the person listening to you? When you speak, do they listen? Do they hear you? Do they take time to actually listen to your concern? It's important that you be heard. And relationships that are healthy are relationships in which people create an environment that is safe enough for each person to be heard. Be careful that you take time to listen, to hear them, and be careful also to be heard. There ought to be a win-win in this situation. There are some relationships in which one party is just talking too much, yap. Be very careful. Make sure that before you pursue a relationship, a deeper relationship with that person, make sure that actually the person is creating a healthy space for you to talk, and that you're not just a place to vent, a person with whom that they just want to vent. Sometimes you think that it's going to stop, but it may not stop. So learn to discern and learn to call people on it. Make sure to be heard, and make sure to share your thought and your understanding. In relationship, always it's like, what is right, what is wrong. Make sure that at least you find somebody who is making an effort to understand you a little bit. Seeking to understand. Somebody who is invested in that when you speak, they don't judge you, but they create space to understand you a little bit more. And they are asking questions that are helpful. And you do the same thing for that person. You want to ask at understanding and not just judging somebody. When, for example, one of maybe your partner, your friend, they just make a statement. And the statements seem to be out of place for you. Before judging them, ask at understanding. Say, help me understand it. How did you come to this decision? How did you come to this understanding? You may be surprised to find something unique about that person, that there is a journey, there is a script beneath each one of us. There is a script. We all live in our script. We all live in our mythologies. There is a myth, and we live in that myth. And you'll be able to understand some of the reasoning beneath and behind that person's assessment. And do not prejudge. Do not judge. And prejudging is like you all of a sudden become both the jury and the judge, and you decide, you make a decision in your heart that someone is guilty, even without being heard. So create time and space in your life to listen to people, to understand them, and to hear their concern, and to see the script that they're living. Sometimes people have script that have been dictated into them, and they don't even know, and they're just living that script. And maybe you creating time to listen to that person may provide the kind of help and the check that they need to be able to proceed and even correct the course of their own lives. Sometimes when you meet somebody and you like them and they like you, they're just bubbling up, just ideas, and they're just talking, and everybody want to explain, everybody want to share, and they want to be known. That's really important. But it's important that space is created for you also to be able to share. I like the prayer of St. Francis, and that prayer that talk about that I may seek to understand more than seeking to be understood. It feels good to be understood though. But the thought beneath it is that you reap what you sow. As you seek to understand, You may create space for that person to say, I wonder if they are seeking to understand, maybe I should also increase in the discipline of seeking to understand somebody too. And so there could be a reciprocity in that discipline. Anyways, before you venture deep into a relationship, make sure the space that both of you are creating is safe for both of you to hear each other, to risk transparency, and avoid prejudging each other. Create space for understanding. That is very important as you go along. Have a great day. Thank you.